How you doing, big guy? You okay?
I am of sound mind, thanks to you all. I owe amends for my lapse in judgment.
Hey, you don't owe us squat. Ain't none of us perfect. It's kind of our thing.
How much do you remember?
Great darkness grew with every lie that I swallowed. The longer I remained with my family, the more certain I became that I could never leave. Pure Quill, your child is in danger. If her pain is half my own, the darkness may consume her entirely.
Not if I can help it.
We gotta be smart about this. There's a whole lot of converted between us and her.
Whole lot of that black blorf, too. And anyone want to tell me why Harry Hobo was able to suck it up?
Morrison, why that thing looked like him.
Because it is me.
Time to go.
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight, and your understanding unimportant.
Can I shoot him? Come on, let me shoot him.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but it...
Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark...
Such was my celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
A ship full of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing?
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. They worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools, fit for feasting. Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
Hang on. You can't name a craving.
I named nothing. Clawed through my consciousness, its deafening demands sated solely by suffering.
And you listen to this thing?
Its call is too great to ignore. I too heard this voice.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation: you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
I'm with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and has now taken over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corel was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corel.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul may be snared by the stone, chained to the child.
I mean, we could get her back.
Essence can be retained but not restored. Our echo acts as anchor, manipulated by Magus to deceive the daughter.
So it's like Corell said. Nikki needs to accept her death.
This feat is not so easily done.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the
Let's go.
What are you...
Oh, Flark.
They've got the Cortex. They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Link. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, Golden Boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mud. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. It took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on. You don't remember?
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity acts as stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
No!
No?
I don't know what you want from me, man, but I'm not about to bend over because you throw up the entire extended thesaurus.
I see. An antagonistic but appreciable argument. Seems you possess a spine after all. Your will may make up for your infantile frame of thought.
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
So, how is he?
Frustrated. More, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust. I take it Groot didn't reach Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. He will keep trying.
He was the most convinced we could bring you back, you know? I don't know if it's optimism or stubbornness, but it works for him. I guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. We thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled. You are clear to land at the spaceport.
All them bars and betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments, while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, go... What the flark?
Great! Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now!
He is a man of action.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Did Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
And it's done! Ding, ding, done! Now that was some quality crafting, if I might say so myself.
You take care of the Milano, okay? Make sure the ship's still here when we come back. Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Peter?
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
Welcome, travelers. Have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the Matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world. One without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something is wrong. These heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Toss him around! Lock and load, Rocket! You got this one!
Boom! Zonked out a cultist!
Another one? Go, Rocket!
What the? Coach is choosing his team members!
We must eliminate their medicinal
Send
conduit!
their way, Drax! There's your chance, Gamora!
Got your back!
Zap! I love playing Zappazellan!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it! Wacko's better pray their new world comes without death or pain or fear, because I'm gonna kill him for flarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki. Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before. You do realize some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used a backup telepath.
If Cosmo is on their side, it could be a lot harder.
Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone.
You're right, Rocket. The people who lived here were rough. I once saw someone beat someone else to a pulp because they gave them a compliment. No way they'd willingly join up.
They got Flark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hallis Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it. Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that.
Shh! Try not to give ourselves away.
Get ready to die!
They do not fear death.
Don't mean we can't hurt them first.
Don't make this a habit!
Making short work of these cultist creeps!
These are just grunts!
Maybe they really believed Drax earlier!
You don't stand a chance! More batteries the deeper we go. 100 units says they're tied to the fulfillment.
Priest said that they were bringing...
They can't raise the dead, especially after we save Nikki.
Wonder if any of these fortune tellers saw this coming.
Unlikely. They were all charlatans.
Most of them were pickpockets and fences. Pretty useful people to know.
The cortex. It seemed pretty secure last time.
It wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
Church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior number...
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Mantlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There is no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a way over to check.
What? Why me?
Ain't you the leader of this outfit?
There has been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
Or got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
Or maybe he was lying about which side he was on and is just waiting to attack us. What do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's...
Enemies ahead, Peter Quill! Shh! Quietly. Enemies ahead, Peter Quill. Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Nikki had Warlock's soul stone in her hand. What if it's fused there and Raker's trying to remove it?
Like you did with Goldilocks? Didn't work all that well the first time.
The girl may have sensed the evil in the stone and insisted they try again.
Or she's outlived her usefulness and Raker wants the stone's power for himself.
Regardless, we must reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop whatever they are doing. Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big, happy Flarkin family? What are you doing with that garbage?
She's not garbage.
Behold the power of the light! Via Magnati! the Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The fulfillment must not be stopped!
That's it! She finally snapped!
Gamora! Wait for us!
You won't ruin her this time!
Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora? Rocket! Safety's off! Rex, toss it!
I have slain the believer! Keep they're shutting lights out!
At least we stopped whatever that priest was doing here!
The full force? Nah, can't be that easy.
Rocket! Blast him!
Not again!
That was, weird, Gamora! You okay?
Strong through faith!
Blow him away, Rocket!
Rejoice, for you shall be returned!
Our foes laugh as their shaman compels them!
Whatever happened to not running in?
Keep him busy, crew! Light him up, Rocket! What the floor, Gamora?
He's right in the head right now.
The blockhead's amping up his buddies!
Cowards! Face us!
Maybe let some of them run, Drax? Gamora? What's going on?
We have to protect her!
You won't ruin her this time!
Crush him, Drax!
You good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good.
Gamora, wait! Hold on a sec!
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of Raker's flagged-up church?
Of course not,
Just what, Peter?
I don't know. Breathe.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos! It's about Nikki, and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Whoa. What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on, all things considered.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes everything. the most deadly woman in the galaxy, just admitted she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like. I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I can take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenwilbury.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is excruciating.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. What say we go stop a nutjob cult leader?
Yes.
Incoming!
Make them hurt, Gamora! It's just gonna get harder from here!
Harder for them to stop us! Having fun preying on the weak?
They are coming at us from everywhere! Wish we had one of their base chariots! Throw that, Drax!
Release her at once, or face the destroyer!
We should switch to the hard stuff! Bust out the smart ball hunting, Drax!
Past time someone got stabbed! Knife to meet you!
Tie him down! You're right, buddy! We should all beat on Rilly! Ouch! That's gotta hurt! Wipe them out, Rocket! Who else did you kill? Anyone I know? We will require a comprehensive kill list one day!
It's like this one doesn't feel pain! So we can forget what I just said, right?
I am glad you confided in us, Gamora!
Why are there so many of them?
Goes to show how many unhappy people there are!
That's one big, bad, scudding robot!
Let's beat on it together! Think of it as team building!
Why are you
This many goons.
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
Too wide to cross.
Maybe we can bridge the gap.
We keep saying bridge, and it's starting to sound like a made-up word.
All words are made up.
Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmos spotlight would shine down on me.
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
That's it, Peter! Let's go! We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time!
Guardians of the Galaxy. The Matriarch has chosen to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy! You may have rejected her promise, but you will believe when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
How? It can't be. I saw you die.
The form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Ruinous.
Oops.
Like a tree! Rocket! Firework! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're gonna need a huge fucking snipers! That's cowards!
We need to close this distance!
Rocket! Go wild! Lay on the hurt! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge! Running and gunning on
Breathing room,
This is kind of fun!
This'll work! We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge!
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my lead!
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through!
Send it their way, Drax!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Took down one of the Nova Corps nut jobs!
I am
Cross
primed
killing
to
loopy
destroy!
cops now! Music to my ears! What's next, Peter?
Crap! Now it's Nova! These soldiers are deadlier than the local security! Stop them short, Groot!
So many lousy angles to cover!
That just gives us a fighting chance! Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump!
The Warlock is more valiant than I believed!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge! Look! Golden Boy and Unicorn are still at it!
Hope all the god stuff wasn't just wrong!
We're sitting ducks!
You are wrong on both counts!
He means we can't stay here!
On this we are agreed!
Quill's killing loopy cops now! Music to my ears!
Make sure
Any
you don't
ideas?
I have seen a sign!
Beat got out enough of a sign!
I am referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Drop that spacey space cop!
That soldier was delirious, but now he is dead! We approach the dog's tower!
Gamora! The billboard!
Good call!
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises!
Groot! Slow him down! Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Well, you're a big target, that's why!
Perhaps this will tell
minstrel! Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? Man, I totally laid out that psycho soldier! These renegades are relentless! Just once I like to cross this bridge without incident!
You can thank me for that!
The warlock saved us from certain death!
I ain't scared of Raker and his little light show! Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Round him up, crew! Rocket! Do your thing! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Too bad they busted up the bridge!
Like a fruit fly, I can't swat him!
Hey, we don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes.
Regal rear! His perfect posterior! His champion cheeks!
Look out!
Oh,
Do your worst, faithless!
Let's not add to our problems!
so many lousy angles to cover.
I will flank them! Too close!
We shall not fail.
Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember? The Rhapsodists will tell tale of our battles here!
The what now? How many are there? It's like all of nowhere showed up.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
Oh, the marksman!
That was not the game!
I like it better!
Bombs away, Rocket! Okay! We gotta get to that elevator!
Gonna have to use the rooftops!
Of course it was easier to get to before!
Crap! Now it's Nova!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
We approach the dog's tower!
We still have to fight our way through! Make sure you don't fall off!
I got jet boots, remember?
Raker's congregation just lost a member!
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Just in time, because we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us. Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. Thought it would be the world mind cracking down on them.
They do have Nova Corps converts in their forces.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
That's one way down.
The best way. Look!
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Yep, that's part of Nowhere's charm.
Anyone see a way across?
Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
Perhaps we should summon the ship to deliver us to our destination.
Ain't no way they'd let us land anywhere near the big party. Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care. We're so close.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of worlds I've destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that?
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Are you kidding? After the fit you threw last time?
This ain't like the last time. You all... I trust you guys.
Leave this to me!
Whoa! Glad that wasn't rocket.
You are a valued member of this team, not a tool to be thrown about.
Worried about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it.
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
He will regret it.
How dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mutt let this happen?
Looks like you'll get to ask him yourself.
This isn't going to end well.
Cosmo!
We've got to get down there!
Don't count him out just yet. I've seen him get out of worse scrapes. Get! Oh,
This is being exposed to the promise. No!
Take these off, people!
These belligerents do not stand a chance.
Groot says if you mess with the dog, you get the thorns!
This is an historic battle. The last stand.
We lose Cosmo to them and it's all over!
We must strike the large one with more force.
Put their lights out!
Why does the dog not mind blast them?
I don't think he's in there no more!
Any last words?
Fruitify him, Groot! We gotta keep him off Cosmo!
They will not touch him.
Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
It is as venerable as it is large. We must break it. Caution!
Blow him up! Drax, toss it!
Rocket the bus speed won't kill! Do something!
Gamora, snip it! Keep some breathing room, Groot! Nobody kicks a dog on my watch!
Especially not that one!
Watch recalibrated! Hit him with new data!
Can't even scratch that thing! I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance!
We're the resistance now!
Nowhere Security's in big trouble after this! Been too long since I blew something up!
Let loose, Rocket!
Man, are we even putting a dent in the sky?
Cosmo, you've got to snap out of it!
Go get
The
him!
poop is scrambled!
What is next, Peter Quill?
Smoke him, Rocket! Drax, destroy! Get him, Groot!
Ah! The mechanical beast is running out of limbs!
Chop him, Gamora!
This one's defenses are formidable!
Flark are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this fleabag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the mutt!
No!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
Is Peter Quill? Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
He's talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And the ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not a time that matter. Same reason Catarthian not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing. Call her with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits sent Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you up.
What about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on Nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Peter Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fetch your lies.
That's it, buddy. You tell him.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick him, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the Cortex. You think he'll be okay?
He's got a thick coat.
access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark! Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
I guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes. Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
Drax, can you handle this?
An intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mud.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth. The ritual must be starting soon.
Good question, bud. How do we know we could even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
Raker said Nikki chose nowhere for the ritual, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time letting that one go.
But that means Magus chose it. Probably because of the Cortex and how it can provide instant access to all believers everywhere.
Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of crap.
Guardian of Galaxies, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi death.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an army of church goons between us and the Cortex. You coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking power of security, where his pups are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pups too.
Gotcha! Careful up there, buddy!
Anyone crack that freaking shield?
Rocket! What's down that giant brain drain?
Probably the most horrible way to die on nowhere!
We're violating so many nowhere codes just being near the spray.
I will leave this out of the dog report!
Finally! Sick of those Dastan mines!
The big one has thrown mine!
It's not the shield, it's the mine! Enough already!
You all but said it!
I can't catch a break!
Hang tight!
I owe you one!
Don't get too spread out!
Ready!
Now's your chance, Gamora!
No, you can't hurt the brain! It's already dead!
Close the distance! Don't let them pick you off!
I'm on him!
This is a site of power! A fine place for a bloody battle!
Those poor goons got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Drax, little help, heave hope?
Readily! Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger, the Living Tribunal.
They didn't show up for the Galactic War either, and we won it without them.
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Cool, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so fell for it. gray along. Ooh.
Whoa! Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere looks like this soon.
We'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
Ta-da! I've made it fool. Proof. Just for you.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Right about there.
This seems impertinent to our task.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping.
Scoping. This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Eucrea.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
I don't know what's more dizzying in this place. Looking up or looking down.
Whoa! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. For all we know, that thing's about to blow. Oh, what have they done to you?
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home.
This isn't the first time someone's tried to take over Nowhere, and it won't be the last. We've still got Cosmo on our side. Once we give the church the boot, he'll whip this place back into shape.
Hopefully not too good a shape. Thanks, Quill.
What's in all those towers and pods? Minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee, it would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is flarkin' nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us.
Here they come!
A whole lot of them!
Soon to be one less!
2! Took out another Nova Corps weirdo!
Wrap them up, bud!
Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Our very fast, efficient battle but needs to end soon! This whole city is going to collapse!
Not if we shut down Raker's stupid science project! Gamora, slice him up! Breathing room, Groot!
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you!
You guys should run! When he says that, things get messy!
Lob it at him, big guy!
We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes!
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here! Guess we're climbing brains again.
All right, Groot, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
All right, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
Let's just take it one thing at a time. Get Nikki and stop this fulfillment thing.
How pragmatic of you.
Trying not to count my chickens before they hatch.
That would be counting eggs. Now is clearly not the time for that.
Careful. It gets a little... Whoa, 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 whoa!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Surprise, Scutfuckers! Oh, time for the big guns! Chop them up!
Keep on planting these creeps in the ground, crew!
Haven't had a brawl like this since the war!
We will give them a battle to rival the Galactic War!
That Nova Corps dude was bonkers!
These renegades are relentless!
Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Call out, and I will demolish your foes!
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Their focus should be divided between here and the Mentis, right?
I got up. You owe me one, Quill.
Pulverize them!
What's next, Peter?
Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Doing my best.
Peter Quill has fallen!
Let's show them they messed with the wrong freaking team!
A shame they will not remember once they are dead!
Slice and dice!
Feels like I could aim in any direction and hit something.
I'll try to stay out of your way! Guys! The big android is open! Get
I
it!
shall enjoy this!
There goes the arm!
Feels like I've been shooting that big butt for hours!
It is as venerable as it is large! We must break it!
You got this one! Danger close, Rocket! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Call out, and I will demolish your foes!
Good riddance.
Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Ha! Done!
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Engraving an explosive is imprudent.
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is nowhere. Our nowhere.
Destined right. Let's show these Spartanards
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there! But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out.
My blade should be able to slice into them!
Yeah, bud. I'll be fine.
We need to free Nikki! She must be so scared!
Is this something you identify with, Gamoras and Uberi?
The Roby one's making the rest of them harder to kill! We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand. hand! Boom! Zonked out a cultist!
Way to take him to church, man! It is best to avoid the levitating pods, Peter Quill!
This flatguard's sucking up all my shots!
We're coming, Nicky! Can't believe they strapped her to a fucking machine! My great strength goes underutilized! This is infuriating! He will not bend!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
We disrupt their ritual! They will do anything to stop us!
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to be stopped! Working on it!
Work faster!
Mitchum!
Where is the warlock?
Not a priority right now!
Toss it around!
We need to free Nikki! She must be
Why'd
so
they have to be
scared.
so high up?
I bet you can use their skiffs to get up there!
Anyone see Raker?
The warlock must have pulverized him!
That did something! Look at the hand!
All right! One down, 3 to go!
Been too long since I blew something up!
It is all lies! Feel the darkness consuming you from within!
The maggot!
The Mars Commandment number 1! Lock and load, Rocket! Just need to unplug it 3 more times!
Why do we not simply destroy the power sources?
Do you ever rupture a super state jump cell?
No!
Today ain't the day you want to find out what happens!
Nikki! Can you hear us? We're gonna save you!
Looks like she's ignoring you, Quill!
Converted continue to converge!
I'm cutting them down as fast as I can!
I am primed to destroy!
Get Nikki out of there before it kills her!
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand! I got all these toys I'm just dying to use!
He is free of his madness now! You are almost a worthy adversary!
Yo! I can't believe they enslaved the continuum cortex! I mean, we've all thought about it, but still!
Time to shred him! Blitz him, Rock! Halfway there, Nikki!
More of them keep coming! Get the rest done, Quill! How many times have I saved your butt now?
What would I do without you, Rocket?
These deluded souls do not know when to quit!
Unplug these nasty things!
Working on it!